The Nike Air Foamposite One Galaxy is returning from 2012 and will be released in February 2025. In this video, I'm going to go over everything you need to know about this shoe, including where to buy, the release dates, there's two, the retail price. I'm also going to run down some history about the pair, do a 360 unviewing, an unboxing, and much more. What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, and in this video, I'm going to go over the Nike Air Foamposite One Galaxy. So I'm going to give you all the release details, where you can buy them. There's two different release dates as well. The first one will be February 15th, which will be for NBA All-Star Weekend in San Francisco. And the retail price is $230. Initially, they were supposed to be or expected to be $240, but that isn't the case. And then there will be a wider release that will take place on February 21st. Now, later on in the video, I'm going to give you specific places that I do know that will have them. But also in this video, I'm going to do a 360 viewing of the shoes, as well as an unboxing, talk about a little bit of history, because these shoes, as you know, do have some history behind them, a lot of hype and craze behind this shoe. All right, so let's get into this unboxing, but first, let's show the box. So as you can see, it features Nike, the classic Nike box, but it's different this time around. It features the Galaxy print. I think the box overall was just different in itself, but a lot of the Nike retros, the Quick Strikes and other shoes do come with this style of box. As you can see, Air Foamposite One Quick Strike, and size 8. Not my size, unfortunately. Let me show you the bottom. Nothing special. These are not mine. I don't think I'm going to be getting these. The place that loaned them to me isn't getting that many pairs. So let's open these up. As you can see, got the Galaxy print on the tissue paper. But, ooh, yes. These are definitely nice. That Foamposite shell with the Galaxy print all over it. Mesh tongue. Penny logo. Now these are really nice. The whole outsole will glow in the dark, which I will throw in some B-roll later on in the video to show you that. That's the. I don't know if I'll be able to pull out the insole right now. No, I'll wait till later. Let's look at the other one. All right, so here is the remove before flight hang tag. Yeah, these are dope. I'm really impressed. Unfortunately, I do not own the original. Out here, there was one spot in Sacramento that got them, which was Foot Locker. It was House of Hoops, and they only got 4 pairs. Crazy. And there was over 1,000 people in line. I went during the day and I picked up like the Air Flight 1 and some other shoes, but these I didn't even try because there was just no way. It was cops came out, SWAT team at one point. Crazy. But I did want to show off a couple other shoes. So 2 shoes that are coming out that I'm not going to do a review on, but I'm going to do shorts on. So I wanted to show you that. And then I wanted to show you an older Foamposite that I have just to show it. It's not going to be a comparison. I'm not going to do one later on because there really is no comparison. But give me 1 second and I'm going to go grab those shoes. Okay, so for the second shoe that I wanted to show, and I'm not going to do a full review on these, but again, I want to show them off. I will do a short. You might know what these are from the box. Big shout out to Foot Locker. They sent these over as a gift, and I did check them out already. This is the All-Star 2.0 Kobe 6. These drop on February 13th. $190 is the price. These are really premium in my opinion. We got a nubuck around the heel. And then we got the heel counter, which is translucent. We got stars throughout. Then they come with 2 sets of laces. And then the liner has like this platinum hue. Now, I remember, I think it was Paul George who wore these, or a similar pair during the 2024 NBA All-Star Weekend. And then Vanessa Bryant wore the shoes, I believe, on Mamba Day, or a similar pair. But these are dope. These are definitely dope. A lot of great shoes are coming for All-Star Weekend, for sure. We got Jordan, we got Nike. I can't even really think of anything else. There's like a white hue on the lower part. Mismatch right there. Huh. But yeah, just want to show these off. Now let's get to the next shoe. Another shoe that I won't be doing a review on, but they're dropping, I believe, on February 14th for $190. Again, you guys might know what this is by the box. I do have the original pair. I don't know where it is, but we have the return of the KD4 scoring titles or scoring title. These are really, really nice, in my opinion. Got all these special details for KD. I remember these were like 95 bucks though when they first dropped. Now they're 130, so those are really high. But yeah, I'm gonna do a short on these and give you guys a little bit of a closer look when I do drop that. But let's look at the other shoe real quick. If I can get them out. Yeah, these are dope. Fortunately, these aren't mine. I have to give these back, but yeah, I wish more people were interested in the KD line because I would love to do comparisons. I own a lot of KDs. I was really big on the KD4, the 5, the 6, and I would love to do some more comparisons and reviews, but some people want to see them, not a lot of people though. But now the final shoe I wanted to show off. I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Okay, since we got a lot of shoes from 2012, it was like peak era of Foamposite hype and everything like that. I do have a shoe that I wanted to show in my office that was laying around. I have a lot more foams in storage, but this is what I had laying around. This was a super hype shoe at one point, the pearlized pink Foamposite One. These are dope. These are really nice. One thing that sucks about this particular shoe, maybe even foams from 2012, is the outsole gets yellowed really, really bad. But other than that, these are really nice. I don't even know if they're wearable anymore. Got pink on the inside, Nike Air. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But yeah, I've had these sitting for quite some time. I like them. I just knew I couldn't wear them. I just couldn't wear a all pink shoe. I forgot where I got these from. I know I got these from somewhere, I believe in China. A guy who owned a retail store out there sent these over. And I think I did a review back in 2012. I might have not. I don't remember. I was doing reviews back then. So that's why you see like this card right here. Some of the older Nike stuff came with that. But look at, you can see inside the box too. It's like kind of stained from the pink. It looks like an orange hue. But yeah, let's get into the closer look at the Galaxy foams and give you all the information that you need. To run down some history, they originally released back in 2012 as part of Nike Basketball's NBA 2012 All-Star Collection. A lot of great shoes launched alongside this pair, including the Kobe 7, the LeBron 9, the KD 4, the Dunk High, and the Air Flight 1. Now, I know there's more pairs that was released, but to me, those were like the highlight pairs. The ones that I personally really wanted. Now, when they initially dropped, they were super limited. Most House of Hoops only got a handful of pairs, and at pretty much every location, there was mayhem. I got to witness it firsthand, and I personally didn't want any part of that, so I left. Now, people during that time, they were reselling the shoes for quite a bit of money. There was even somebody that I believe traded a car for these, and that kind of circulated the blogs back then. That was before Instagram was really popular. It was around, but it wasn't as it is today. And the Galaxy theme also sparked the release of the Zoom Rookie and another variation of the Foamposite One known as the Big Bang, and that also dropped during All-Star Weekend. The Big Bang pair wasn't as popular as this, although that shoe was still sought after. But to me, this is the Foamposite that started the whole Foamposite craze. All right, so it's time to bring you in for a closer look. Now, what this pair is known for is its Foamposite shell. It features the Galaxy print throughout. It looks really, really good in my opinion. Now, as far as the craftsmanship goes, look, I'm gonna be honest. This shoe is so limited, we can't pick and choose which pairs we want. So to me, yes, they should be great quality, but most of us are going to be lucky to land a pair, but I do see glue stains and like smudges and weird things like that. And again, I'm just letting it be known for the people who are interested. No way, shape, or form am I steering people away from buying these. But up top, we have Nubuck. We do have a mini swoosh, which is embroidered by the toe. Now, let me move this out of the way. I'm going to have to show that shoe in a minute, too. And we have like this quilted like design up by the collar. These look beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we got the penny logo on the heel. Then we got 4 stripes. Also an anthracite for the pull tab. More of that quilted material and some mesh on the inner booty. All right, so let's get to the medial side. Same as the lateral. You can also see the carbon fiber shank plate. Now, a lot of people say that this is the #1 release in February. And I personally think it's the BRED, but that's just my personal preference, you know. We all have it. But let's bring you to the toe. We have anthracite running down the stripe, black laces. These do not come with the second set of laces. We do have a mesh tongue, and then we have the penny logo right there. So inside, it's all black. Nothing special on the lace tips as well. I did pull out the insoles, so give me 1 second. Obsidian across the insoles, and then we have the Nike Flight logo right there. And here's the opposite side of the insole, so legit check. Here you go. And on the inside, they do come with a shoehorn. It is cardboard, so you check that out. Now the outsole, one of my favorite parts about this shoe, and probably a lot of others. So right here, it just looks like it kind of glows. We have black as well as the penny logo and anthracite. Now, this will glow in the dark. I am going to throw in some B-roll so you can check that out and see how vibrant it is. But right at the toe, you have Zoom Air. Now, another thing that I wanted to show you is the remove before flight hang tag. So that comes on the right shoe, at least on this pair. I don't know if all of them do. Remove before flight. Nothing on the opposite side. Personally, I would remove this before I wear them. I don't really like when people wear, you know, the stock X tags or anything hanging, like the Nike Air tags. I like to remove those personally. But hey, if you like to wear them, then that's cool. And this is metal right here. And yeah, it's like one of those keychains you got to remove. But let's do a little 360 of the shoes before we get to the outro. Probably the most important part of this video, and that's going to be the release details and things like that. I will say about this shoe, it's not going to be as limited as it was when it first dropped, but that's not saying much because they're still limited. It's a quick strike, and not a lot of stores are going to have them. So that's definitely unfortunate. I don't expect them to make a shoe like this a GR, but at the same time, you know, I would like a better chance at obtaining them. I guess in Nike's eyes, this is a better chance compared to the 2012 release, but yeah, there is your 360 viewing. All right, so there was your overview at the Nike Air Foamposite One Galaxy. As most of you know, there's 2 release dates. They're first going to drop on February 15th, and then they're going to drop on February 21st. The retail price is $230. Now, let's talk about where you can buy. So on February 15th, these are going to be available at select retailers, specifically in San Francisco. I do know Foot Locker is a place you'll be able to buy. I believe Shoe Palace will have some pairs as well, and select neighborhood retailers in the San Francisco area. Now, they're allowing these stores to release them a bit earlier than others because of All-Star Weekend. Now, they're going to be released again on February 21st. One of the destinations you'll be able to get them from is the Sneakers app. Now, that's not the only place. I do know that neighborhood retailers across the United States are also dropping them on February 21st. The ones outside of San Francisco. So I would check with your local boutique. They might be a neighborhood retailer, they may not. The best bet would be to call now. But I do expect places like Sneaker Politics, Concepts, Undefeated, places like that to get them, of course, and more than likely they're going to do an online raffle as well. So you'll definitely have a better shot at getting these in comparison to the Air Jordan 1 High 85 BRED. But don't get me wrong, they're still limited. You're not going to be able to walk into a store and just pick up your pair. There's a crazy amount of hype for this shoe. You guys already know what it is. So yeah, definitely not going to be an easy to obtain pair. Now, recently, the Sneakers app did do a draw for these. They allowed exclusive access to those who entered at least 3 Foamposite releases since March 2023. Now, I can't even remember the 3 Foamposites that have dropped on the Sneakers app. I do know the Royal pair did, but other than that, I think maybe the DMV might have in very limited form, but that's pretty much it. Now, what's funny is that I heard a lot of people who haven't entered a single Foamposite raffle were granted early access. I even saw some people hitting multiple pairs. So I really don't believe that you needed to enter 3 draws in order to get exclusive access. I didn't get it. Nobody I know got it, except one person who hit 2 pairs. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about that because it passed and, you know, it's some news and maybe you did hit. So if you did, shout out to you. Now, as far as the craftsmanship goes, you know, it's going to be better than some of the other pairs that are releasing that are massive GRs. But again, this shoe does have its issues. There are glue stains, there's smudges and things like that on it. But, you know, what I come to realize is no shoe is perfect. It's not going to be. I do understand we're paying $230 for a shoe and we want it to be perfect, but it's just not going to happen. And on a side note, this is a shoe that we're not going to get to pick and choose. For example, the Black Toe REIMAGINED Jordan 1, if you go into store, you probably will be able to swap them if, you know, the pair is kind of messed up or something like that. This, if you walk into a store, you hit on a raffle, more than likely you're not going to be able to swap them. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So no way these are going on sale. But if you do miss out on them, do not buy right away because, as most of you know, resale price is going to be super high. The hype is driving the shoe. I would personally wait about a month. The prices will come down. We're seeing it on certain shoes. And you'll be able to get the best deal possible that way. Maybe even do some trades or something along those lines. Trade in some old shoes that you no longer wear or you no longer want for this. The best way to look at 2025 is to save money any way we can because there's just so many releases. If you could avoid paying resale, obviously that's the best option. But if you really want this shoe and you miss out at retail, then just be a little bit patient. You'll be able to get them for a better price. But let me know your thoughts on the Nike Air Foamposite One Galaxy. Are you going after them on February 15th or February 21st or both days? This is Brian from Sneaker Files. I greatly appreciate you guys watching. If you have a second and haven't done so already, also appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. We got more reviews to come. It's going to be a couple days though. I may do a review on the Air Jordan 3 Lucky Shorts. If anybody's interested in seeing that, let me know down below. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. Also, good luck to everybody going after these.